Hi, I'm Kayla, the Booktube Turtle, and today I'm doing my August 2022 wrap-up. If you want to check out any of my other wrap-ups, I have a whole playlist. You can check it out. I will link it in the cards. So I read 3 books in August. The first was The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I gave this 5 stars. I had so much fun reading this. I'm not prepared for this video. Basically what the book is about, it's super popular, so you probably already know, but it follows this girl Avery who doesn't really have much of anything, and she suddenly finds out that she's inherited like billions of dollars and from this family where the head of the family died, and so that's a whole thing, and the only stipulation is that she has to live in their like mansion house for a year, and she has to live there with these four brothers who are the grandchildren of this guy who died, and they were not really left much in terms of like the will and everything. So there's just a lot going on. She's very confused about why was she, you know, left all of this money. And the house is designed as like a giant puzzle. So throughout the book, she is working with different people of the family at different times and trying not to die, because obviously she has this target on her back now that she's inherited all of this money, or will inherit all of this money. So it was really, really fun, and I really like books that have a bit of mystery and puzzles to them. So that was really fun, and I'm really excited to read the rest of the series. The next book I read was Wild is the Witch by Rachel Griffin. This is a standalone book. Also by Rachel Griffin is, what is that book called? The Nature of Witches, which I read last year and was one of my favorite books of the year. So I was really, really excited about this also. Look how pretty it is underneath here. Her books are so pretty all the time. It's great. Anyway, this book follows a girl who is a witch. Her magic is tied closely to animals, so her and her mom work at this wildlife preserve. And she's very connected with the animals there and all of that, and humans in this world do know about witches, but people don't know about the main character, whose name I cannot remember, Iris. They don't know that she is a witch because where she used to live, they did, and some stuff went down, and so her and her mom had to move. So where they're currently at, nobody knows about her. And there's this boy that she works with, I also don't remember his name, Pike, who has some things to say about witches, which are not the most positive. So she's very much like, okay, well, he can never find out about me, or like, I don't even, like, bad things will happen. But they really get on each other's nerves, and she has this thing that she does where she like writes spells and then just like releases that energy back into the earth. So the spells don't go anywhere. It's just a way for her to calm herself down and clear her mind. And that's usually great until one day she is like, I'm gonna write this spell that will turn somebody into a witch. I'm gonna make it for Pike just because she's like, this is the worst thing I could think to happen to him because he hates witches, so he wouldn't want to become one. But she didn't mean for anything to happen, except things go wrong. This owl intercepts the spell, and now it's part of the owl. And the owl takes off. So the spell is just out there. It hasn't been released back to the earth. And if it gets released from the owl, it's gonna head straight for Pike and do its job of turning him into a witch or killing him if that doesn't work. So that's kind of where the story really takes off, is she's like, okay, well, I have to get this back. I have to get things under control. So her plan is to go after the owl, except her mom is like, you can't go alone. So she takes Pike with her. And he's at this point still not aware that she's a witch, and things just get messy from there. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this book. It was a lot of fun. I do wish we had gotten a little bit more at the end. I feel like it wrapped up a little quickly, but other than that, I really had so much fun reading this, and I definitely recommend it. The third book I read in August was A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. I gave this 4 stars. It's like dark academia. It's set in the real world, but there are like magical realism elements that it's kind of like, is this real, or is there some other explanation for the things that are happening? Anyway, the book follows Felicity, who is in this boarding school, but she took like a year or a semester off from school because her best friend and girlfriend died very suddenly at the school in an accident. Was it an accident? Was it not an accident? Nobody really knows. So time has passed and she's coming back to the boarding school to finish her senior year, and you know, being back there brings up a lot of memories for her. And the school also has history from back when it was founded and like first starting, with this cult-like group of supposed witches, and the things that they were into, and like, could that be connected to things that are happening now? And so Felicity is very interested in that, and you know, learning more about what happened then, what's going on, and all of that. And then we have this other character, Ellis, who is new to the school this year, who is also interested in these things, and the two of them kind of start to connect with each other, and things get weird from there. And that's all I'm gonna say, because I really don't want to spoil the like other aspects of this book, because they were definitely a shock. So we're gonna leave it at that. I, like with the previous, I also wanted a little bit more from this. It was a little slow in the beginning, and the ending I would have liked a little bit more on, but overall it was still a really good book and I really enjoyed it. As far as writing, I had so much, why are we getting dark? As far as writing, I had so much productivity in August. I wrote over 20,000 words for my book, and most of that, like 15,000 words of that, was in a single weekend of about 3 days. Like, I think I wrote like 10,000 over like a Saturday and a Sunday, and then Monday I wrote another like 5,000. So yeah, I'm in the second half of the book now, and I'm hoping to be done with this draft sometime soon, in the next month or so, I hope. I mean, we're already like, today is September 19th, and I have not written that much in September because I've had a bunch of other stuff going on. But it's okay. We're gonna get there. I'm just really excited because I'm thinking that the rest of the book and the rest of this draft is gonna go a lot easier. So yeah, but we'll see. So yeah, that was August for me. Let me know what books you read in August, what your favorite was, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.